Okay.
But anyway, what's next, Rosie sis?
We have the Galarian Wheezing.
Yeah.
The Steam Factory.
Okay,
The Steam Factory.
Okay, just from the design alone, it's also like with beginner, it had this steampunk aesthetic, especially like with the chimney-like hats. I mean, that is super cool.
That sounds hilarious.
This is the most British Pokemon you will ever find.
Yes.
Yeah, because when I caught mine and evolved with the chimneys, I just called it Bert.
Okay,
Nah.
Bert.
Pop in, just go like chimney.
Yeah. It's like, okay, me and Krim, when this game first came out, and I was over in California, we watched Game Theory or something like that, and it explained every single like reasoning for like why the reference looks like the way it does. And I explained to Krim, it says, okay, so I'm going to assume it's because top hat because British, and it's got because British and high establishment wore that. They've got the funnels coming out because of the Industrial Revolution. They've got smoky moustaches and beards because that's what British gentlemen did, and grey because of the industry and the coal. And literally, word for word, the video said exactly what I said, and I had never even watched it before. It's just like, this is the most British Pokemon you are ever going to get in your life.
Yes.
I don't understand why it's a fairy type, though.
No.
It baffles me too, but you know what? It does kind of sort of negate one of its own little weaknesses, so I still find that kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, poison, it kept its poison. That works.
Yeah.
If it was part of the Industrial Revolution, though, I would have made it steel.
Yeah.
I would have made it poison steel too. But you know what? You take what you get.
Yeah, I like, design-wise, I've got nothing to complain about this.
Maybe that is one of the best designs I've seen.
What made me sad, what made me a little bit sour is that James never encountered one.
Oh, yeah.
I would have loved, like, in an episode that he encountered a Galarian Wheezing, and it just brought him back all the memories of his Wheezing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that would have made me cry.
Yeah.
Oh, what I would have loved is if the Galarian Weezing actually made an appearance in the show, and it made like its wheezing sound, but it sounded so obnoxiously British.
Yeah.
Can you do a wheezing impression just so I can?
Yeah, because it's like the original one would have been like wheezing like that, but the British one would have just like wheezing.
Wheezing.
And it would do the gentleman when it was like wheezing.
Okay. So
I've never changed.
That is what I want to say is the canon wheezing sound.
Just imagine the trainer for it as well, like, oh, wheezing.
Wheezing.
Oh, God.
You smog wheezing. Wheezing.
I think this goes in A tier.
Yeah.
Just imagine it doing its special attack as well. Wheezing.
okay, next on our list is this lovely psychic Pokemon, Hatterene.
Oh, the Hatterene line.
Yes, the
Hatterene line.
The princess stuck in the tower line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is from the design. Like, I definitely got like vibes from it, and its posture. Man, it's so gorgeous.
It is pretty.
And its mega form looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Oh God, the Gigantamax version, that actually creeped me out.
So,
looking at his move pool though, it just seems to be mostly psychic types at near like. So I don't know. Although, it gets Healing Wish.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, that's not the only like Gigantamax form that's very intimidating. Let's not forget Gigantamax Grimmsnarl.
We're not gonna talk about that. Not gonna talk about it.
Why don't you want to talk about Oni Daddy?
I will throw my brush at you.
That doesn't mean I'm not right.
But yeah, understandable. Like I said, it does learn like quite a lot of more psychic type moves.
Yeah.
And it's more special. It's more special based instead of regular based. So I can understand why it learns more psychic type moves than anything.
Yes.
Okay, next up is probably my favorite fairy type Pokemon, Sylveon.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Rosie, you're gonna be the go-to for this one. Go on.
Yeah. When I saw Sylveon's design for the first time, I absolutely fell in love with her because she's basically like with the favorite colors pink, white, and blue, and I couldn't wait to see like how I would obtain her. So and also like in the anime, she was evolved from the Eevee that Serena had evolved, and I knew that she was kind of like the perfect partnership for her. And oh man, when you like evolve the Eevee using friendship alone, that's when you get Sylveon. And also, it has like a really fantastic battle set in terms of battle, and it's just the worst to describe it. Like Sylveon's amazing, so no choice to put her in S tier.
It is.
I knew it.
Especially if it has the ability Pixelate.
Yes.
Oh, what's that?
Pixelate gives it the ability to turn normal type moves into fairy types.
Mm-hmm.
I was not aware of this.
If you teach it like a normal type attack move like Swift or Takedown, it will become an instant fairy type move.
Interesting.
It's very handy.
So even if you like are facing an opponent that has like cursed body or that can disable a fairy type move, you can say, okay, you think you've got all my fairy type moves gone? Well, I'll use this one.
Second.
So yeah, Sylveon for S tier. What is there more to say?
Yep.
Next up we have Primarina, the lovely.
Oh my god! It's so pretty. It's so pretty, beautiful.
Okay. This goes back to the very start. Primarina is absolutely elegant. Like, it's beautiful. Yes. It is fantastic. It's not worth having Poplio.
You think so?
That Poplio is the most ugliest starter Pokemon I have ever seen.
If only Eagle was still here, she would have a go at you.
Yeah, she would.
Oh no!
Yes, because she loves that line when we played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. She picked Poplio.
Yeah,
she loved her little. She loved her baby.
I cannot look at Poplio and not think, oh my no! Why are you this?
But it's too precious. It is beautiful. I think it's worth it.
I couldn't care less if it was blessed by the goddess of love herself. Poplio looks horrendous, and the evolved form looks even worse.
Okay, I'll admit.
Leave Brianna alone.
Yeah, another one standing up for
the.
I'm not gonna lie, Brionne isn't my favorite middle evolution design, but I fight through it because I want the precious, beautiful mermaid water fairy child.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa. It's like, it's worth it to that. Like, It's like, Brionne is... Okay, no. Primarina, that Pokemon is worth everything. But
yes.
It's not... But... I would have to just be given a Priona. There's no way I'm going through a Poplio line.
Yeah, because
I sure as heck would do it.
Well, Primarina is because of the elegant design and the gorgeousness, S tier, because
yes,
it deserves an S tier.
Okay, yes. Next up we have Mawile.
It's classic.
Yes,
when I first, to be honest, I have to say, when I first saw that, I thought it was like fairy dragon because of that big mouth.
Yeah.
Right.
What was it beforehand? Because it wasn't fairy in Gen 3.
It was mainly steel.
Yeah.
It was originally just steel.
Yeah, it was mainly a steel type before fairy type was introduced. I really like the aesthetic because if you look at its legs here, it's kind of like it's like the stance of a samurai kind of way.
Yeah,
It's like
it is based.
kind of like it's like it whips it around like a sword.
Yeah, it is based off of a yokai, but I'm not entirely sure which one.
Me neither.
Because
Also, I do love its Mega Evolution form.
Oh my god, the Mega!
It gets 2 of them.
Yep.
I've got to look this up now. What Wild's based off of? Like,
I mean, like I said with the Mega Evolution, this is what got me thinking. Like, why wasn't it a dragon type? Because something with a big mouth like that, and then it Mega evolves and gets 2 big mouths.
It should have been a steel dragon type or a fairy dragon type, but I'll take what we get because that is a good design.
Yeah, it's a good Pokemon all by itself.
Yeah.
And only has one weakness.
Yeah, so Mobile A tier because that's a really good Pokemon to have in battle.
Agreed.
Okay, here we go. Mawile is based off of the Japanese legend of the Futakui Onna, a woman with the mouth in the back of her head. Its mouth represents a bear trap.
Wow. Okay, next up we have probably the cutest flower Pokemon you ever see. Flabébé, Floette, and Florges.
Okay. Flabébé is adorable. Oh, and okay, you're on your own, Ed, for Eagle.
Yeah, I told her what was going on. I told her what was going on. I said, "Sweetie, shame you're not here. We're talking about Primarino, and Ed's talking smack about Poplio."
Yeah, you're so mean. Okay, in my opinion, design-wise, not a huge fan of Flabébé. Florges is beautiful, but my favorite is actually what's the middle one again? Floette? Yeah. Floette is my favorite.
Yeah. Honestly, Flabébé is. I can go without Flabébé. If Floette and Florges was a 2-part evolution, I would bat an eyelid.
Yes.
Yeah, when I first raised these 3 in Pokemon Go, it was a really fun experience, especially with Floette. I mean, the flower as a parasol, that is all the cutest points right there. No doubt about it. And I can agree with Eliora on that because the Floette is one of her favorite Pokemon.
Is the Eliora? I was going to say, is Eliora's favorite Pokemon line the fairies as well?
Basically, like her all-time favorite Pokemon is a Pokemon we're going to talk about in a bit, which is Gardevoir.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Waifumon.
But
we're not going to talk about that.
It's one of her favorite cutest Pokemon because they explained in that video. Oh, why she loves it. Yeah, so Baby, yeah, I can see your points because this is I play around in the flower, so I play in C tier. But Floette and Florges both in A tier because they have like the cuteness and also the elegance when it comes to evolving.
They deserve it, and they're pretty good Pokemon, personally.
They are. Florges especially.
Yes.
Yeah. And now we come to like a really nice trio of Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet: Tinkertink, Tinkertuff, and Tinkerton.
I have only seen pictures of them, and already I want a plushie one. It's so flipping adorable.
They are, but I just feel sorry for the Corviknights.
I know.
I do too.
I had a Corviknight on my team in Sword and Shield named Shrike, and he took me to victory in almost all my battles. But when I saw that this Pokemon its main enemy was the Corviknight because it flies rocks at it, and then you look at Tinkertonk's hammer, where it looks like it's got the ripped off armor of Corviknight built into its hammer.
I remember telling you about that because you were wondering like, why was its enemy like that? It's like, well, check its hammer.
I know, but it's just like, oh my god, that thing is terrifying.
Yeah,
and look at that malicious smile.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one as well.
Yeah.
Look at that smile on his face too. It has no regrets.
Yay, murder!
Yeah. I recently caught Tinkertuff in Pokemon Scarlet, because I really want to catch one of these, and Parasite is really, really good, but I can't wait for get to evolve her into Tinkerton, because look at the pigtails. Look at it, so cute.
Yes,
it is adorable.
And of course, it's wielding a giant hammer.
Yep.
Now that is a Pokemon for me.
I don't know if this is an anime that anyone's familiar with, but there was this one anime called it was like this one girl called the Bludgeoning God.
Oh no, Bludgeoning Angel Dokuruchan.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one. Jesus Christ.
But again, looking at her and thinking of that.
Yes. Only difference is when she kills someone, she can't just swing her hammer and go pedo 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 pee.
Yeah, and they rise back from the dead. You get hit by that thing, and you are going to A&E.
Yes.
It's like, oh my god, that is a creepy Pokemon, but in the best of ways.
Right.
It's a cute creepy.
I know.
Okay, next up we have...
Ed.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say this. Eagles just messaged me and she says she's gonna fish slap you.
Oh,
she already did.
She's obsessed with wanting to hit me with a fish. It's like that's all she's been talking about today.
No, it's your own fault.
You're on your own.
You talk smack about Poplio.
I talk smack about Poplio so much that she's going to slap me with a fish.
okay,
Yes.
so
She'll not just any fish. She'll slap you with a Magikarp.
Oh, that's insulting.
Okay, we got. So I put.
I had to try just for the halibut.
Yes. Oh God.
Okay, so I put Tinkertuff in C tier, and then Tinkertuff in A tier, and then I put Tinkerton in S tier.
Yes, as long as Tinkerton got S.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a creepy Pokemon.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some people nicknamed their Tinkerton Amy.
I just look at his Pokédex entry from the Violet game. The hammer tops at 220 pounds, yet that tiny little thing can swing it around easily.
Yeah, well, that's its special move, Gigaton Hammer.
Yeah, true.
Okay, next up we have Snubball and Granball.
Ah, yeah.
Now these are
someone's not a fan.
I know, I'm not. I'm hiding in my barricade. Not the biggest fan.
Snubble.
If you are, that's fine, but not me.
Snubble.
Snubble. The only thing I remember about Snubble is that there was one that was constantly chasing and biting Meowth's tail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then it evolved into Granbull.
Yeah, Granbull creeps me out. Especially if you played like the Pokemon Coliseum games, you hit it and its jaw reattached itself afterwards and smacked it in the face. Oh, have you not seen that?
No!
It's actually very funny.
Why would you put that in my head, Eddie?
No, it didn't actually detach itself, but it just like it fell back and then its jaw like found itself again afterwards.
Oh.
It like re-hit it. Hang on, let's see if I can find it for you.
Okay, so out of curiosity, I looked up a shiny form. Oh my god, that thing is disgusting. I like the Granbull one looks slightly better. Don't look up Snubbull's shiny.
Yeah, I'm not quite keen on Snowball and Grumble because they're just like pink purple bulldogs. So
Yeah, understandable. I mean, it's probably one of the reasons why they haven't been like seen in the later Pokemon games.
Yeah, they don't have very many. The only good move that the line even eventually gets is Outrage.
Yeah.
And even then, you don't even get the same type of attack bonus. You still can get confused, and I don't think there's an ability that negates the help me, status effect.
I mean, yeah, the last time I encountered one in the wild was when I played Ultra Moon.
Mine was actually in Pokemon Y. It wasn't worth it.
Okay, next up we have my second favorite Pokemon of all time. In terms of this line, we have Ralts, Curlia, Gardevoir, its Mega Evolution, Mega Gardevoir, and its Paradox version, Iron Valiant.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm going to say this right now. Perfection.
S tier for the Gardevoir immediately, personally.
Yep.
And honestly, I'd say Ralts is an S tier as well because I decided in one of the playthroughs to play at like what that kid was called.
Wally?
Yeah, I decided to like have a role play game with Wally where I like restarted the game but made Ralts as the starter. It's very easy to actually play through that game with Ralts as the starter.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's like you've never had a psychic starter before, and Ralts actually makes it doable. Like Ralts back then, it was just a psychic type. It was a fantastic Pokemon to play through, and it's got so many good movesets.
It does.
Yeah, I really love all this line, especially Curlia and Gardevoir. Like, there's like the elegant ballerina, and Mega Evolution, perfection.
Oh yeah.
I also love that it's one of the first few Pokemon that actually have like the whole line to actually have like a gender variant in terms of evolution. I think that's pretty unique for the line itself, even though it loses its fairy type. But you get a fighting type instead. That's pretty dang sweet itself.
Oh, good.
But
Yeah.
yes, I will also say its shiny form, especially for the Mega Evolution, give me please.
I mean, have you seen my Twitter recently?
No.
I painted a god. You know the shiny Metagross and the shiny Gyarados I made for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I painted up a shiny Gardevoir for watch.
Wow.
I never saw that. Hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, when he came back and he showed us the figures that he collected.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
And Editor,
Oh god.
thoughts on Iron Valiant?
Yeah. I just have to say, it just looks incredible. It's the perfect combination of both Gardevoir and Gallade when you look at it.
I know, Iron Valiant. I cannot fault that Pokemon at all. It looks magnificent. And honestly, if that were to appear in like a Mega Man game, I wouldn't even bat an eyelid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just looks like it's pretty much like when you talk about Mega Man Pokemon, you're pretty much talking about Ceruledge and Armarouge as well.
Yeah. But Iron Valiant, it either looks like a Mega Man villain or... Okay, do you know what it actually looks like? It actually, to me, looks a bit like a warrior version of Metal Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But yeah, I love Iron Valiant.
Okay, let's do what we got next. We have
And now I'm going off Twitter.
Okay, so all of the line of votes, Curlia and Gardevoir, 9 Valiant, all S tier. Definitely agree.
Yes, they deserve it.
Okay, next up we have the mushroom type fairy Pokemon, Molo and Shinotic.
Shinotic? I don't know how you pronounce that. That thing creeps me out. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like his eyes.
Yeah,
The,
eyes are staring into your souls.
the thing is, though, I don't have a soul, and yet that thing still creeps me out.
He's just staring. Menacing.
But I think you can get. But I think you'll have a good time with him. I mean, he looks like a fun guy.
Yeah.
I mean, get out. I was biting my tongue not to make that joke, and you.
If he hadn't done it, I would have.
Yeah, if one of us hadn't, another one of us would have.
Both of y'all deserve a smack on the head for that.
You were going to make the joke as well, Courtney. Shut up.
Exactly.
I was not actually. I was going to behave.
You literally just said the sentence, I was biting my tongue not to say it.
Yeah, because I was biting my tongue not to say it, meaning I wasn't going to say it.
But you were thinking it, so that still counts.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to get bitten now, both of y'all.
I'd like to see you try.
Let me go get Eagle.
She's sleeping.
Yeah,
Dang
she's
it.
asleep. She's fast asleep.
Yeah. Anyways.
Put them both in B tier because yeah, they look like the lady with the eyes creep us out, but the mushroom technique actually works really well, and they do make really good set moves.
Yeah, they're decent Pokemon, just not the best looking designs.
Yeah, never used them. Only went up against them.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, next up we have Mime Junior and Mr. Mime.
Oh, Mime
Which one?
Junior.
Oh,
Mime
yeah.
Junior and Mr. Mime.
Okay, Mime Junior is okay. I blame the Pokemon anime.
Mime Junior from the anime is one of the most adorable little things in this entire universe.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I love the partnership they have with James.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially James is Mime Junior.
It is so big. Oh my. I literally wanted one as to actually have a companion when I was a kid and I first saw it. I'm just like, can I have one? I want one. I freaking want one.
I have to say this: when I first played Pearl and Diamond and I saw like the anime first before, I was excited when Mime Junior was getting announced. Then when I finally encountered it in the game, I was completely put off by its cry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the cry is kind of.
It is. It's understandable, but I'll have to say this for Mr. Mime. It is a good one, but like I said, the Mr. Mime for Pokemon Journeys, there's something about us. It wasn't about nothing against it. It was just like there was like one scene where he actually did a certain face.
I don't want to know.
I'll see if I know what it is. I can see if I can find it.
Oh, please send it me. I want to know this.
I don't want to know.
There it is. There's that face. There it is. I'll put it in the chat so you can see.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yes.
I am going to regret this in life, but I do not.
Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit!
Oh
God!
Oh god!
That's a JoJo face.
Yeah, that's the one when he was. That's when he was fighting against the Angron, wasn't it?
Hariyama.
Oh yeah, the Hariyama. That was it. Yeah.
He was in one of the Journeys episodes when he's like, "Why did you bring Mr. Mime?" He just does that smirk.
Dude, that is like the freaking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure face.
He does it twice in the episode.
It's like, why did you bring Mr. Mime? That face, you already know.
Okay, so I put Mr. Mime in B tier, because it looks like a decent Pokemon in terms of battling, but Mime Junior A tier because if it's
yeah, the adorable it helps win it.
And
yes,
adorable Pokemon ever.
Yeah, personally though, I prefer Mr. Mime from the Galarian.
Yes,
especially the Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, especially the Charlie Chaplin Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay. so got only 3 lines of Pokemon left. So we have Cleffa, Clefairy, and Clefable.
Oh, the
yes.
fairy line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that Clefairy should be S tier straight away, just because of the way that it uses metronome.
Yep.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes. Which introduced us to Togepi learning metronome.
Which was one of the most powerful and terrorizing babies of all creation.
Yes.
Can I just say right now, I watched one of my favorite YouTubers, Checker Conroy, played Pokemon Platinum, had a Clefairy that had metronome, and before it evolved, he used metronome one more time. Guess what he used?
Self-destruct.
Roar of Time.
I mean, like you said, with Togepi learning metronome, I have a Togepi plushie, and occasionally I will just move its fingers from left to right just to try and get it to learn metronome.
Okay, that's adorable.
You know what they think they should have done that they haven't done yet? Is if they made like a Togepi or a Clefairy Magic 8-Ball.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I mean, I was going to say, I'm just thinking it would work because you don't know what's going to happen.
But the question is, how would it work? Would you just roll them, or would you have to shake them?
I would say that you'd have to shake it, which would make the fingers move.
Don't shake the Togepi. It's a baby.
Oh, no, not the Togepi. Not the Clefairy.
Yeah.
Like I said,
don't shake the Clefairy.
Yeah.
No, you don't shake the Cleffa.
Yeah, also apparently from the Battle Frontier series that Munchlax can learn
metronome,
Metronome?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Huh. It just pops out of its Pokeball just using metronome all of a sudden.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so let's see, we got Clefairy in S tier, we've got Cleffa in C tier, and then Clefable in B tier.
Yes.
Okay. Our penultimate Pokemon, we have Fido and Dashbon.
Ah, yes.
Fido and Dashbon.
Yeah.
Oh!
Red doggos.
Red dogs, yes.
I want one so bad. Immediately it won me over because dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a dog lover.
I have to say this. If you look at like Fido head on, it just reminds you of Chicken Nugget.
It does.
It does.
But when you look at it straight, it's like, wait a minute, that's Chicken Nugget.
I love it because you're my Chicken Nugget.
Oh my goodness.
Every time I just think say, Chicken Nugget, what are you doing here? Where's Cheeseburger?
I'm literally going to be naming my Fido Chicken Nugget now. Thanks a lot, Pee-wee.
No, just call it Nugget.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going to call it Chicken.
Chicken.
Okay,
but it is a good one, especially with its ability.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it has no tempo too? Dang.
Yeah, it gets stronger if he gets hit by a fire move.
Yep.
Yeah, I really loved Fido first moment I saw it, and it was one of the first Pokemon I caught in the Pokemon Scarlet game, and I just love it to bits. It's a good Pokemon.
Yeah. That ability makes it really strong. I remember seeing like so many people using it during their battle with the that raid for the Charizard.
I had this conversation with Pee-wee before, and I don't think we ever came up with like an answer or anything. But every Pokemon in like every design has its mascot Pokemon. So it's
yeah,
because it's like in Sword and Shield. Obviously, unfortunately, it's Wooloo.
Right.
And that's the go-to Pokemon people wanted to buy and stuff like that. And every generation has that. There's so many in Scarlet and Violet. What would you say is the mascot Pokemon?
Either this or the ghost dog.
It's okay. This, the ghost dog. I get the ghost dog. Yeah.
What about it? Could be like all three of the dogs because we have 3 Dogmons in Scarlet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's
Yeah.
the other Dogman?
Even before they were announced, the rumors were going around that one was going to be a dark type, one was going to be a ghost type, and one was a fairy type. Or long before they were announced.
What was the other dog one?
Arvin's dog.
Oh, yeah. I actually forgot about that one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's easily forgettable apart from that scene, which is very heart wrenching.
yeah. Like okay. So yeah, it's either the bread dog or actually now I remember. The olive.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Small Liv.
Okay, so yeah, put both doggos in A tier because they're cute.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they're precious.
And make me
Yes.
hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And last but certainly not least, we have Togepi, Togetic, and Togekiss.
Oh
Oh
my god, Togekiss is going S tier. That thing is a beast of a tank. I blame Cynthia.
I blame Cynthia and I thank Cynthia because her Togekiss is an absolute everyone of Cynthia's Pokemon is a beast.
Oh, that is one heck of a beast.
That is a beastie Pokemon.
Yes.
I love the Togepi line.
Mm-hmm.
It is an absolute pain to evolve though.
Only for Togepi and the Togekiss, or Togepi and the Togetic, because I don't know how much of the friendship is actually pretty dang good. Okay, but it took me forever to figure out how to get a shiny stone. If you have an easy shiny stone at your disposal, like right then and there, easy peasy, you're good to go.
Yeah, but very hard. They were very hard to find in the original games.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yes, and before you knew what to use them for, you just end up selling them.
Yep. That's what happened when I played Heart Gold. So Heart Gold, I ended up participating in one of the challenge thingies and ended up getting a shiny stone. I had a Togetic in my party. I ended up selling it, and then I found out you could actually evolve it with the shiny stone.
I mean, yeah, it's like kind of like when they introduced like the bottle caps thing. Most of the time, you get a bottle cap, you said, but then now you have to make sure you get plenty of them so you can get your IVs even higher for your Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I put Togepi in C tier because it's a cute baby Pokemon.
Yes.
Togetic in A because it's really cute to fly around and also good power set. But definitely Togekiss in S tier because
Yes.
it's most graceful with
Yeah.
its big wings and also one of Cynthia's ace Pokemon.
Was it one of her ace Pokemon in the original or was that Platinum?
That was no. I want to say Platinum. Yeah, it was only a Platinum. It was only a Platinum. I can't remember what it was in Diamond and Pearl.
In Diamond and Pearl. I was gonna say in Diamond and Pearl, her Pokemon were Spiritomb, Lucario, Milotic, Roserade, Garchomp, and Gastrodon.
That's what it replaced.
It replaced Gastrodon, didn't it?
Yes, Togekiss replaced Gastrodon.
Which is quite strange because Gastrodon was quite a good Pokemon, being water ground.
It was, but although it replaced a tank with a tankier tank. So I mean, get as much buff as you can, I guess.
And then
what are you gonna say, bro?
I was gonna think like I can't think any way that you can make Cynthia any more of a tank than she already was, but apparently there is.
Yes, there is.
And with that, that's all the fairy type Pokemon ranked.
Yay!
Yay!
It was a really, really fun discussion talking about all these fairy Pokemon. And I would like you guys to tell me what your favorite fairy Pokemon is in the comments below. And stay tuned for the next Pokemon type ranking tier list not in the distant future. So, until next time, this is RosePal, and we're saying see you later. Bye!
Boop.